Hello, welcome to the Perfect Organism YouTube channel. My name is Shaun, and this is basically an introductory video on what this channel is, and what Perfect Organism is, and a little bit about myself. Now, I'll probably start with what is a Perfect Organism. It's a fan-based community that revolves all around the Alien franchise. We discuss anything from Alien right through to Alien Resurrection. We cover the prequels, and quite often AVP will also make its way into discussion. The headline for the Perfect Organism is the podcast, which is founded by Jamie Prater, and it's co-hosted by Patrick Green. That's found on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, anywhere you can typically find podcasts. Search it Perfect Organism. At the time of this recording, we're around about 100 episodes or so, and they feature opinion pieces, they feature interviews with various people, there's roundtables. We have a Facebook group called Building Better Worlds, which I'll put the link in the description below. An open, an honest, safe environment that Alien fans of whatever opinion are welcome. You know, we'd just love to get people on board, so if you're not part of that, search out Building Better Worlds on Facebook. There's a lot of good, cool things happening there. A lot of cool people on the admin team as well, outside of Jamie and Patrick. We've got Clara Feifei, who is an absolute gem in the community. Connor Murdoch, who's absolutely killing it. We've got Inji, I hope I'm saying this right, Inji. He is an encyclopedia of art. I've never met or never talked to anyone who's this knowledgeable about alien-related artwork. There's also Mike Andrews, who you would have heard on the podcast. Yeah, and it's just a really cool fan base to be part of. And I'm being biased, but it's my favorite community of any Facebook group. And now we've also got the avenue of the YouTube channel, which has been used previously more as a way of exporting out the podcast. Now this is going to be used as alongside that is going to be another avenue to engage with fans, another avenue to discuss alien related matters. So I'm the video lead. I'll be basically in charge of the YouTube channel here from here on in. I'll be probably the face of what gets uploaded, but it will just not just feature myself. I'm planning on getting a host of different people to talk to. One of my first videos I've got planned is I would like to interview Jamie and Patrick to discuss the podcast and other alien related topics. I have a series lined up where I'll be kind of going in depth into each film, starting from Alien and working my way down through the order of release, basically, and covering off the prequels. I'm not going to be touching on the AVP movies as of yet, and basically I just want to go through and discuss with you what I liked about each film, what I didn't like about each film, main takeaways, things that were really impressive, etc. And following that, I want to do a kind of like a countdown, a ranking system where I go through from my least favorite down to my favorite. And I've got other ideas where I would like to basically interview people, because you don't just want to hear from myself. I think it's be more entertaining to have more voices on the show, which leads me to my next point, where I would like to incorporate a lot of fan interaction. If this channel gets the views and people watch this, I really just want to get you guys involved as much as possible, whether it be via the comment section, email, through things, or sporadically even have you guys appear maybe through a Skype call or what have you through here. It's just a way to include everyone and get a different point of view, because no one person's opinion is better than another person's. We look at the Alien franchise, and each movie is a piece of art, and how one person can view a piece of art can differ from another person, and it doesn't mean one person better or vice versa. And it'll just be interesting to try and get different opinions on. So that's kind of where the channel, I'm hoping, will be going to. A bit about myself. I'm an Alien fan through and through. I first watched the Alien and Aliens when I was about 5 or 6. And they terrified me. They absolutely terrified me. I remember, sleeping in my parents' bed because I was that frightened, or not making it through the movies, etc. To growing up and kind of challenging myself to get through it. Watching Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection was my first cinema experience with the aliens, which I loved at that time. I thought it was brilliant. Just seeing these magnificent beasts, which I've admired for so long on the big screen, was truly breathtaking for myself. Obviously, seen all the movies, own books, comics, figurines, collectibles, anything alien, and want my hands on it. I've met through different Armageddon expos, which I guess for our American viewers is kind of like your Comic-Con. It's a sci-fi expo we have here in New Zealand and Australia as well. I've met Michael Biehn, I've met Lance Henriksen, I've met Mark Rolston, who plays Drake, and I've met the guy whose name is escaping me at this moment of time. I'm sure I can edit in something that will have his name here flashing. Priscilla Golick. Got photos with them all. I live and breathe Alien. There's nothing that it's been with me my whole life basically, and it's something that will always be essentially part of me, and that's kind of the driving force for why I'm such a passionate fan. I would love to hear your guys' stories. Put them in the comments below. Let me know why you're a fan. But yeah, that's pretty much the introductory video. I know behind me is a bit messy. I do apologize for that, but yeah, that's all gonna be sorted. Don't worry about that. It's very messy at the moment, but we're leading up the week of Christmas. It's the house is a mess basically. But yeah, that's the Perfect Organism in a nutshell. I've covered off what the podcast is, our team. I will put links in the description below for the Facebook Building Better Worlds group. I will link through our Twitter. Please follow us on there. I will put a link through for our official site, which isn't just about the Alien podcast as well. There's things on there like reviews. If you're a fan of the Blade Runner series, there's another podcast that Jamie runs called Shoulder of Orion. So check that out if you are a fan. But yeah, subscribe to this if you can, if you want to. My plan is to kind of run it parallel with the podcast that comes out. So yeah, if you're interested in aliens, if you want fan engagement, if you want anything like that, hopefully it's going to be a bit of humor as well. We all love to laugh. Just be part of it. Come and join us. Facebook group, subscribe here, Twitter, anything you can do would very much appreciate it. That's pretty much all I've got to say at this point. So until next time, thank you very much.